Hello and welcome. You're watching NDTV 24/7. I'm Osama Shah. Our top story, the BJP's Council of Ministers meeting, which started today at 10 in the morning, has finally ended. This meeting went on for over 8 hours. Prime Minister Modi, in fact, chaired this meeting of the Union Council of Ministers in what is likely to be the last such exercise during the second term of his government. The Prime Minister took stock of the work done by the NDA government so far, and a roadmap for 2047 Viksit Bharat was also discussed. In fact, Viksit Bharat remains the top priority for this particular government. A state-wise presentation was done for the 2047 Viksit Bharat Mission. In fact, 2,700 meetings on Viksit Bharat Mission have been held in the last 3 years. A 100-day agenda for Prime Minister Modi's third term was also discussed in this meeting. Now, the Prime Minister has been holding meetings of the entire Council of Ministers from time to time to discuss key policy and governance issues. But this meeting has assumed political significance in view of the Lok Sabha elections, which are expected to be held in May this year. And joining us to give us more details is Vasudha. Vasudha, Viksit Bharat by 2047, it remains the top focus. What else was discussed?
Well, Osama, let me tell you that the Prime Minister himself described this as a high priority meeting, and not just ministers, but also, secretaries of different ministries were present. The Prime Minister very interestingly presented a futuristic vision of his vision for the country. So Vision 2047 was was what the entire meeting was centered around. This is something that the government has been working from December 2021 till January 2024. Nearly 15 stakeholders have been, consulted, and 2,700 departmental meetings have taken place. He has specifically insisted on this being an agenda point in all departmental work. He has specifically asked ministers to look into 25-year, program of their ministries. Even in the past, he has said that, look at all the trends, look at how decisions were made and what kind of changes it brought to the country. One specific thing that I felt was very interesting was he reportedly talked about this 1 lakh crore fund for futuristic technologies. He specifically talked about India being, in the forefront of technology and, innovation leadership and sustainable economy. These are certain key areas that he specifically stressed upon. And he's also spoken about one thing that we have seen many countries suffer from, which is aging population. He has spoken about challenges to this and ways to leverage this 1 lakh crore budget that is being dedicated to the use of technology that can actually, in some ways help India sort of push ahead, and become a developed country by 2047. So 25-year road plan was sort of talked about. And he has also very confidently talked about how Viksit Bharat will actually be a very important, prominent theme in the budget that will be presented in July. Once again, marking that, he has no doubts about his government coming back to power. With ministers, he specifically spoke in a different tone. He said, he asked them to be cautious of the people they meet during elections, not really, get into controversies with their comments, and more importantly, focus on delivering schemes and making sure that people understand what the work that the government is doing. And he's also given them a morale booster, saying that, we will meet you all soon.
Vasudha Venugopala, as always, thank you very much for bringing us all those details. Moving on, the BJP on Saturday released its first list of candidates for the Lok Sabha elections. Dr. Abdul Salam is the sole Muslim candidate in the list of 195 candidates. He has been fielded from Malappuram in Kerala. The question is, can he breach the left fort for the Saffron Party? Here's a report.
16 राज्य और 2 केंद्र शासित प्रदेश.
As BJP released its first list of 195 candidates for the Lok Sabha polls, a name stood out: Dr. Abdul Salam, the BJP's lone Muslim face in the first list. Former Vice Chancellor of Calicut University, Abdul Salam will contest from Kerala's Malappuram seat. Dr. Salam served as the Vice Chancellor from 2011 till 2015. Before that, he was a professor at Kerala Agriculture University. Dr. Salam is from Tirur in Kerala and joined the Saffron Party in 2019. In 2021, Dr. Abdul Salam contested the Kerala Assembly polls from Tirur constituency. However, he lost and managed to get only 5% votes. Now the BJP has entrusted him with the candidacy for the Lok Sabha polls.
केरला में लोग एक दूसरे पर हत्या का आरोप लगाते हैं.
With close to 70% Muslim population in Mallapuram, it needs to be seen if Dr. Salam can make an impact and open BJP's account in the southern state. With Arpita in New Delhi, Bureau Report, NDTV. Weeks after Nitish Kumar's dramatic exit from India bloc, RJD held a mega Jan Vishwas rally in Patna. Congress's Rahul Gandhi and Mallikarjun Kharge attended this rally. Rahul Gandhi, in fact, interrupted his Nyaya Yatra to join RJD rally in Patna. Apart from Mr. Gandhi's, Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav and Sitaram Yechuri were also present. During the rally, Tejasvi Yadav took a veiled dig at Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, saying, "Can Prime Minister Modi guarantee that Nitish won't flip sides again?" Here's a report. After a gap of 7 years, the opposition Mahagathbandhan alliance partners RJD, CPI-ML and Congress brought their supporters for this rally in Gandhi Maidan. The rally saw an impressive turnout of over 2 lakhs people. Buoyed by support, Tejasvi Yadav in his speech decided to set the record straight in face of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's criticism a day before in 2 back-to-back rallies.
एनडीए की शक्ति बढ़ने के बाद बिहार में परिवारवादी राजनीति हाशिए पर जाने लगी है।
अब मोदी जी कल कह रहे थे मोदी की बड़ी मजबूत गारंटी है। गारंटी? अरे मोदी जी जरा हमारे चाचा का गारंटी लेकर दिखाओ। क्या हमारे चाचा का गारंटी ले सकता है कोई?
Tejasvi, who was star speaker and drew maximum applause, also targeted Chief Minister Nitish Kumar.
एक बार गाना सुने हैं आप लोग? ऋतिक रोशन का फिल्म का गाना है, इधर चला मैं उधर चला, जाने कहा मैं किधर चला। अरे चाचा जी, चलिए आप बुजुर्ग हैं, आपको यहीं से हाथ जोड़ के प्रणाम।
This rally saw the attendance of top leaders from Congress, Left and Samajwadi Party Supremo Akhilesh Yadav. But leaders like TMC Supremo Mamata Banerjee was conspicuous by her absence.
एक तरफ नफरत, हिंसा और दूसरी तरफ मोहब्बत, भाईचारा। नफरत के बाजार में मोहब्बत की दुकान खोलते हैं हम।
बिहार से वो बाहर जाने वाले हैं, यूपी वाले भी बाहर कर रहे हैं उन्हें। मैं आपसे कहना चाहता हूं, 120 हटाओ, देश बचाओ।
The BJP called the Mahagathbandhan claims daydreaming.
कोई दिन में सपना देखने में कोई बंदिश है क्या? यूपी में अखिलेश यादव को 2 भी मिलेगा नहीं, 80 में। इसी पर विवाद है और चले आए बिहार में।
After setback due to Nitish's exit, the turnout shows that the Mahagathbandhan in Bihar has been able to set its house in order. But question remains whether it has enough support on the ground to take on the formidable NDA in Bihar. With Manish Kumar in Patna, Bureau Report, NDTV. Delhi and Punjab Chief Ministers opened the first School of Eminence. These schools of eminence will give wings to dreams of many. 13 such schools of eminence have been inaugurated in Punjab. Now, these School of Eminence's aim is to reimagine education in the government schools. Here's a report. A government school with a swimming pool is a first inaugurated by Punjab and Delhi Chief Ministers in Ludhiana. The government calls them School of Eminence.
एक स्कूल में जब हम गए और एक बच्चे से पूछा, हमने कहा भाई तुम तो बच्चे तो देश का भविष्य हैं, तो उस बच्चे का जो जवाब था वो एकदम रुलाने वाला जवाब था। उसने कहा जी देश का भविष्य तो प्राइवेट स्कूल के बच्चे हैं। 3-4 साल बाद उसी स्कूल में दोबारा जाना हुआ और वही बच्चा दोबारा मिला और वो कहता है जी अब मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस है कि सरकारी स्कूल के बच्चे भी देश का भविष्य हैं।
आम आदमी पार्टी की राजनीति यही है, ਕੰਮ ਦੀ ਰਾਜਨੀਤੀ ਹੈ। ਸਾਡੀ ਨਫ਼ਰਤ ਦੀ, ਜਾਤ ਪਾਤ ਦੀ ਜਾਂ ਕੋਈ ਹੋਰ ਰਾਜਨੀਤੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਰਦੇ, ਇਸ ਤਾਂ ਕੰਮ ਦੀ ਰਾਜਨੀਤੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ।
Government Senior Secondary School Indrapuri in Ludhiana is one among the 13 new schools of eminence inaugurated in different districts. The Schools of Eminence program aims to reimagine education in government schools in Punjab. This envisions holistic development of students, preparing them to be responsible 21st century citizens. School of Eminence will be centers for excellence for class 9th till 12th. The School of Eminence will have state-of-the-art facilities. Out of 117 School of Eminences, work has started in 63 of them and 130 crore rupees has been released for the same. These schools will be based on technology-based teaching learning process. Besides the swimming pool, the school also has well-equipped labs and enriched libraries. The Aam Aadmi Party government in Punjab came to power promising a revamp in education and health sector. And this School of Eminence in Ludhiana, among many others, is just a glimpse of that. With Mohammad Ghazali, Bureau Report, NDTV. Time for a short break. More news on the other side. Welcome back. In an extraordinary display of courage and professionalism, a woman police constable nabbed two armed men. Now, the video of this daring act has gone viral on social media. Speaking to NDTV's Shubhang Thakur, the brave policewoman said that for her and the department, public safety comes first.
आपकी बहादुरी पर पूरे देश को इस वक्त नाज है। ये बताइए कि जब आप, क्योंकि जो सीसीटीवी फुटेज है वो सबने देखा है, कैसे आपको सूचना मिली और आप वहाँ पहुँच गई, बिना कुछ सोचे समझे आपने उस पर काबू करने की कोशिश करी? आपके पास कोई हथियार नहीं था, उसके पास पिस्टल थी। क्या उस वक्त दिमाग में चल रहा था?
उस वक्त मेरे दिमाग में सिर्फ ये आई थी कि पब्लिक की सेफ्टी ज़रूरत है, क्योंकि ये जो हमारे काम है पब्लिक की सेफ्टी के लिए। अगर मेरे साथ कुछ हो गया तो वो तो हो गया, पर पहले तो सेफ्टी की पब्लिक की ज़रूरत होती है।
कैसे आपको पूरी सूचना मिली इस मामले में?
इस मामले में पब्लिक की सपोर्ट बहुत ज़्यादा है। मैं बहुत खुश हूँ पब्लिक के ऊपर में। जब मैंने मेरा हाइट तो छोटी है, उसका बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा है, तो जब मैंने उसकी कोशिश किया था, जब पब्लिक मेरे पीछे से वो मदद किया था, उसके पब्लिक के ऊपर में मैं बहुत खुश हूँ।
आपको कॉल आया था या फिर आप वहाँ पर खुद पहुँच गई थी? आवाज़ आ रही थी, शोर हो रहा था, उस वक्त में हो क्या रहा था?
मैं उस टाइम में तो मैं जैसे कि वॉशरूम पे थी, तो आवाज़ सुन रही थी कि लड़ाई हो रहे हैं, तो मैं बाहर आते ही मैं भाग गई थी जहाँ पे लड़ाई हुई थी। तब वहीं पे ये सब इंसिडेंट हो गया था।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has set an ambitious plan for ISRO. One big milestone is to have India's own space station named Bharatiya Antariksh Station, or an Indian space station, up and running by 2035. NDTV's science editor Pallav Bagla was given a rare access to take a look at what the Indian space station may look like.
India has ambitious plans in space. What you see behind me is the Bharatiya Antariksh Station, the Indian space station. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has mandated the Indian Space Research Organization to make an Indian space station ready by 2035. What you see is an artist impression of the Indian space station. You can see the main module, and in the main module you can see the place where the rocket will come and get attached to transfer humans into the Bharatiya Antariksh Station. On the side there are solar panels, 2 of them, that will be used for making power and generating power. And this is the main module of the Bharatiya Antariksh Station. Scientists at ISRO tell me that the Bharatiya Antariksh Station will be able to accommodate up to 3 astronauts, and they would be able to do many experiments. One would also be able to see Bharat from space from the Bharatiya Antariksh Station. The Bharatiya Antariksh Station is an important landmark for India's space program because till date only 3 countries have had space stations. First was Russia, then America, then China, and now India wants to have an Indian space station in space. India wanting to do big things. This is really Gaganyaan plus or Gaganyaan on steroids. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has mandated the Indian Space Research Organization to have the Bharatiya Antariksh Station up and running by 2035. So an artist impression of the Bharatiya Antariksh Station in space. At the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center with camera person SP Babu in Thiruvananthapuram, Pallav Bagla for NDTV.
The Indian Navy will commission the newly inducted MH-60R Seahawk, a maritime variant of the Black Hawk helicopter, on 6th of March 2024 at INS Garuda, Kochi, marking a pivotal moment in India's defence modernisation journey. The Seahawks squadron will be commissioned in the Indian Navy as INAS 334. That's all we have for you. Keep watching NDTV.